Hey, releasers. So I just got done doing a 6-week course on wealth manifestation. It's a powerful course that opens your eyes to what you're holding in mind when it comes to how much money you could have and shows you how to change your thinking so you can create way more of it easily in your life. And I decided to drop a little bit of that wealth course right onto the channel here with a simple guided meditation that shows you how to remove the essential blocks that are stopping you from creating all the money you could ever want. The releasing in this meditation, it's pure and simple. All you have to do is just follow along, and you'll see for yourself how you can be a better creator of your world. And come join me this September when we apply this powerful technique to the body, health, and fitness. Learn how to absolutely master your body. I'll drop a link to that in the description below. So sit back, let your mind relax, and see what you can accomplish with pure intention. Let's start off with a cleanup. Just relax. And bring your attention to your stomach or your chest right now. And see if there's any contraction. Now, you don't need to know what this contraction is about, why it's there. If you have a contraction, all of that is your body letting you know. You're pushing down on some energy and it wants to leave. So open up and let that energy leave. And let that energy leave a little bit more. And let it leave some more. And some more. And a little bit more. And now see if you've been disapproving of yourself. Have you? In any way. And how does it help you to disapprove of yourself? And who's doing that? All right, so it's up for you to decide. I'm going to be positive and love myself, or I'm going to be negative and beat myself up. Which do you prefer? Could you let go disapproving of yourself? And could you let go disapproving of yourself a little bit more? And could you let go disapproving of yourself a little bit more? And could you let go disapproving of yourself a little bit more? And some more. And even more. And could you let go disapproving of yourself even more? And some more. And even more. And now could you give yourself some approval? And could you give yourself some more approval? And could you give yourself a little bit more approval? And could you give yourself a little bit more approval? And even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And now take a look at your want for money. And are you wanting money? And what's one of the reasons why you want money? Is it to keep yourself safe? To keep a roof over your head? To keep surviving? Maybe you feel like you have a need for it. Your life depends on it. But as logical as that want seems to be, my life depends on it. I need money. I want it. Gotta have it. Just take a look at that wanting and take a moment to feel what that wanting feels like. How does that wanting feel? Now, if you pay close attention to it, you'll feel it as a block, almost like a wall that you put up in front of yourself. But probably, at the very least, you feel a contraction in your stomach or chest associated with that want. And again, that's showing that you're closed off and creating a wall, a barrier. So you're literally cutting yourself off with that want. And could you let that wanting go a little bit? Right? Even that deep need for survival. Could you let go of wanting to be safe and survive? Just a little bit, just right now. And could you let go of wanting to be safe and survive a little bit more? And could you let go of wanting to be safe a little bit more? And some more. And could you let go of wanting to be safe even more? And even more. And even more. And could you let go of wanting to be safe even more? And even more. Now, see if you're still holding on to any more wanting safety. Just holding on to it, just in case. Just in case you need that want. It's going to keep you safe. And maybe your mind is telling you, oh, if you let it all go, you're in trouble. You're going to die if you let all that wanting go. Well, could you get bigger than that? Just discriminate. Notice how that wanting feels. It gets you all tight and contracted. It pulls you down. It feels negative. Creates a barrier to having. And you never complete or fulfill yourself with wanting. Even if you get what you want, it's never good enough. And look at how much you've been fighting through your life, wanting safety at every turn. And here you are, you still feel unsafe. And you've been wanting safety your whole life. And you're going to keep on wanting it all the way until the grave. How smart is that? All right, so just get bigger than it. Get bigger than your ego, that mind. And just say, I don't care. I don't care what happens to me. I don't care if I die. I'm letting this wanting go. Now, could you let go of wanting safety some more? And some more. And some more. And even more. And could you let go of wanting safety even more? And even more. And even more. And even more. And more. And even more. And even more. And could you let it go even more? And could you just drop all that wanting safety, even if it's just for this moment? Don't worry if it comes back, or if you need it again 5 minutes from now. Just right now in this moment. Chances are you don't need this want for safety right now in this moment. There's nothing that's about to eat you in this moment. So could you just let it all go? Just drop it. And it's easy to drop. Just do it. If I put a hot iron in your hand, a piece of iron that's been sitting in red hot coals, and I pick it up and I put it in your hand, would you sit there and try to figure out how to let it go? Or would you just drop it immediately? And it's the same thing with this wanting. Just drop it. How does that feel? Now, what's another reason you want money? Maybe you think it'll give you more control of your life, more time, right? If you had money, then you wouldn't have to work 5 days a week. You wouldn't have to set an alarm in the morning. Or you could do what you want to do, not what you have to do. And can you bring up that wanting control? Could you let go of that wanting control? Because again, that want creates a block. And that wanting control, you could feel it. It's a very harsh feeling. Why do you want to keep doing that to yourself? Could you let go of wanting control? And could you let go of wanting control even more? And could you let go of wanting control even more? And could you let go of wanting control even more? And even more. And could you let go of wanting control even more? And even more. And could you let go of wanting control even more? And even more. And even more. And even more. And now could you let go of wanting to control anything in your life? Just bring up the rest of that wanting control. And instead of releasing on it, could you release it? And again, get bigger than your ego. Decide, I don't care. I don't care if my life spirals out of control and I'm a slave to whatever controls me, my job, my body, other people, the economy. I just get pushed around by all of it. I don't care. I let go of wanting control now. Could you? Would you, if you could? And when? So could you let that go? Again, just like dropping that hot iron. Let it go. And could you let go of wanting control some more? And some more. And more. And even more. And even more. and even more. Why else do you want money? Is it so that you can feel successful? That you could be as good as others? Or maybe you feel more good about yourself because you have more toys, more possessions. Now bring up that wanting approval. And could you let go of looking for approval? And could you let that go some more? And even more. And more. And even more. And could you let go of wanting approval even more? And even more. And could you let go of wanting approval even more? And even more. And could you let that go even more? And now can you get bigger than the rest of it? All that need for approval, all that holding on to it, wanting attention, wanting admiration, wanting respect, wanting affection. Did you let that wanting go? And some more. And even more. And could you now get bigger than all of your want for money? And the simple way to do that is ask yourself, could I be just as happy even if I had no money? Even if I'm broke the rest of my life? Could I be happy and positive and loving anyway? If there's any part of you saying no, Is that wanting approval, wanting control, or wanting to be safe? And could you let that wanting go? And more, and even more, and even more, and even more. And could you let that wanting go? All of it now. Just let it go. It. And could you decide to be happy? Could you decide to love yourself unconditionally? And could you give yourself some more approval? You don't need money to give yourself approval. Just give it to yourself. Could you give yourself some now? And could you give yourself some more approval? And could you give yourself even more approval? And even more. And even more. And could you love yourself even more? Right? How does that feel? Not so bad. All right. So when you're ready, you can open up your eyes.